This deck just finished top 16 at the most recent RCQ Regional Championship Qualifier, and it is probably the spiciest list I've seen compete at an event like this in a long time. It's not running really any of the conventional stuff. It's not Jeskai Oculus. It's not any mono red variant. It's not, Zer Beanstalk. It is the Jolly Balloon Man. Naya Legends. Kind of crazy. I'm going to spend a little more time than usual doing the deck tech if you want to skip ahead. I haven't seen a lot of these cards before, and I think some of you guys might enjoy having me read through them a bit. So the Jolly Balloon Man is a 3-mana 1/4 legendary creature, human clown with haste. You can pay 1 and tap to create a token of another creature you control, except it's 1/1. So we're going to copy some legends. The copy will die, but we'll get the ETB immediately, which is kind of the point of this card. Next, we have Muera, the Trash Tactician. 3-mana 2/4 legendary creature raccoon. At the beginning of your first main phase, add red or green for each raccoon you control. It's just going to be this guy. So that's fine. It ramps us potentially into our 4-drop if we don't have land, or into our 5-drop if we do have land. But additional text is actually also pretty sweet. Whenever you expend 4, meaning you spend your 4th total mana to cast spells this turn, you gain 3 life, which is awesome against mono red. And if you expend 8, then you exile the top 2 cards of your library until end of your next turn. You can play those cards. So it seems like a really cool card. It ramps us and gains us life if we curve out into our 4-drop. So it seems really good to me. Nissa, just a random 3-mana 3/3. Whenever a land you control enters, add 1 mana of any color. Again, helping us ramp right into our 4-drop or 5-drop, depending on what lands we have. Technically, if we could get a second land to enter and resolve it twice, then we could search our library for an elf or elemental, and there is in fact an elemental. It's Beza, but I'm not aware of any way to get a second land per turn unless I've missed it. So leave me a comment if I've missed that, but I think we're just using this to ramp, and it's a 3-mana 3/3 legend that stabilizes the board a little bit. Fortune, Loyal Steed, a 3-mana 2/4 legendary beast mount. When it enters scry 2, when it attacks while saddled at the end of combat, exile it and up to 1 creature that saddled it this turn. They return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. So you attack while saddled, then you return the steed, get your scry 2, have a 2/4 blocker, and return the other thing, and then get the ETB again for whatever the legendary creature is. We got 4 Bezas, which you know about. We have 2 Bruce Tarls, Roving Rangers. 4-mana 4/3 legendary creature. Oxen you control have double strike. When Bruce enters or attacks, exile the top card of your library. If it's a land, create a 2/2 Ox, which will have double strike. Otherwise, you may cast it until the end of your next turn. We have Annie joins up. Cool spell. 4-mana legendary enchantment. When it enters, deal 5 damage to a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. If a triggered ability of a legendary creature you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So it doubles up all of our ETB or attack triggers off our legendary creatures. Then we have Roxanne, Starfall Servant. 5 mana for a legendary creature cat druid. 4/3. When she enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless artifact meteor token that deals 2 damage to any target. You can tap it to make a mana, and whenever you tap an artifact for mana, you add an additional mana. So these meteors can be tapped for 2 mana, essentially, after she comes down. Elish Norn, just one of these, a 5-mana 4/7 with Vigilance. If a permanent entering causes a triggered ability to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Okay, so all of our ETBs, including, I guess, any joins up, right? It's just creatures. Yeah, any permanent doubles up. So we have another doubling there. And then finally, 4 Atalis on top. 7-mana 7/7. When it enters, exile cards off of you and your opponent's library, and then you get the first one out of there, right? Yeah, okay, so that's a lot. The only change I'm going to make here is, I'll show you the sideboard real quick. They're running 3 High Noons for the Is It Steel Cutter decks. I think we're going to put in 4 copies of Lockdown here to start and cut to Atalis. We could also consider High Noon, but I'm going to hold out on that a little bit. Is It Steel Cutter is huge in best of 3. It's still very played in best of 1, but I'm not so sure I want to main deck this card just yet. We'll start with a Lockdown and then see how it goes. I am excited. Lightning Helix also very good. We could make some other cuts as we go to put in more Lightning Helix. Decent against mono red, and probably even better against Is It Steel Cutter, which is currently 22% of the mythic meta right now. But none of the people are in mythic yet. Sweet. I will say that I just finished filming my first ever collab video with a subscriber. I did a coaching session with him. I thought it went super well. I thought he was awesome, very friendly, very easy to work with. I thought it was great. So I think that will release later today. If this is the 11 a.m. video on the 6th, I think I'll release that as a 5 p.m. video and see how it goes. I really thought he did amazing. So I'm hoping that it's a format that you guys like, and maybe more of you guys want to do it, because I personally had a lot of fun doing it. And even if the video didn't perform well, I think it could be fun for me to keep coaching. All right, so we're on the play here with the Balloon Man, which is a little bit dumb by itself. But Baze is good, so whatever. I guess we'll keep this. I don't know. Surveil, 4th land could be good. Don't think we need another of these. Okay. That's interesting. Hey, we're not super hasty except for the Balloon Man. And that isn't even a big deal either. I don't... Lockdown is interesting. I mean, they won't be able to bounce it unless they get lost. I don't even think the Balloon Man is that good. 5 damage is overkill, unless we really like the triggered abilities of these things. I mean, this plus the Balloon Man is a lot of triggers, right? I think we want to scry next turn. I guess we can bin the lockdown. It's a little weird. I mean, it could be very good against them. Mostly we want to scry into the 4th land. Neither of these are 4th lands, I'll tell you that. Yeah, then we try again. Comments so far. In general, most people enjoy the rank 1 video. Some people are mad I played Is It, because they view that as mono red and a betrayal of the chosen one type thing. Honestly, I just picked it because it's the only new deck to come out of Tarkir. That's it. There's no other new deck, so it seemed like the right one to do. Could probably been a legendary Beza here. Cool. That's good. We can get under in cards. Pretty sweet. Comes in tapped, so we cannot saddle with it. But I'll take my card. And yeah, I think it's less degenerate than just playing mono red or Boris red. And it's also worse than best of 1. It's a top of the B tier deck, but it is in fact a B tier deck. That's nasty. I feel like it's going to be scroll shift. So they'll get back what? I feel like we played this guy recently, actually. Yeah, it is scroll shift. There's not really a whole lot we can do. We want more stuff to sack to Momentum Breaker, basically. It could be the Balloon Man. If we do this now, we draw a card. I don't think we can do it in response to Momentum Breaker. I think we'll just do it now. It's the first time doing this. Okay, we're forced to sack. Wish to keep. Please keep this one. Okay, draw a free card. That's not so bad. If we saddle this, we don't get any extra value, right? No life, no cards, no fish, no nothing. We do get a scry, though. But I think our hand's okay. I'm not sure we need the scry. I think we'll just push for damage here. It's 15. So anyway, I mean, it was a really tough run, but overall I didn't have any problem playing the deck. But some of you were mad. Very mad about that. Okay, pretty guaranteed scroll shift here. I don't think they have a sweeper. I think they're just going to scroll shift and we sack something random. If they're going to do it, they should do it now. Before this comes in untapped. That's weird. I guess we can copy the Beza again. Alright, pick up the lockdown, sure. I feel like the Jolly Blue Man is not super necessary because we're not getting a whole lot of value off of the Beza. I think the Smite can go. Like, who do we really need to deal with here? Maybe I'm misusing this. We get extra mana. Well, now it gives us a very decent draw with the Beza. If they can't cast too many things this coming turn. Spending 8 is difficult. I don't know if we need the Trash Tactician, honestly. Balloon Man just drawing its card every turn is decent. Keep this one. They gain a life, but we draw a card, which is very nice. If we run the Loyal Steed, did we already saddle with this? I can't remember. I feel like it's not saddled, but there's no way for me to tell. Just draw another card here. I feel like I'm playing this deck wrong. I feel like I'm missing something. But it's my first time piloting it. Okay, re-enter, draw another card. Scry 2. They gain some life, but as long as we keep getting cards, I'm not too worried about it. No land. Roxanne seems fine to me. A decent copy target. We just make a meteorite every single time. I don't think they have sweepers. So they need to momentum break us repeatedly. Okay. Again, I'm waiting for the scroll shift. Another Kieran immediately. Now who's getting sacked? Cavern can go. Balloon Man, copying Beza, draws us a card every turn. So does saddling with the steed? Plus it scries. Triggered ability. Okay, let's drop the Balloon Man. We can't do it all, can we? It'd be sweet if we could. I think you just want to get Roxanne down. Keep the land in hand to discard. I think we're doing this again. We keep drawing. If we're the one to lock down, then can scroll shift hit your opponent's stuff? I don't think so, right? MTG scroll shift. You control. So lockdown's interesting because it shuts down their whole game plan, right? I think we might keep that. I think we'll keep, let's see, the land. In case they have 2 discard spells, I think we'll keep the land in hand. I'd like to get Annie joins up down. Then we double up our ETB triggers. Okay, lockdown again. We lose our meteor token. They pick it up again. But if we're the one to lock down this time, and they don't have one more Kieran, we could run them out of their combo. Land can go, I suppose. Technically, if we keep it, we could double spell this turn. So maybe the Ride's End goes. Baze is putting in work. Continues to draw us cards. I think Roxanne goes. Cool. If they save it with another Kieran, they don't. Okay, I'm digging how this is going so far. Saddle. Double triggers. Okay, I mean, I can only do this once. The next Annie joins up. Probably don't need you, actually. The next Beza also is not super helpful, right? Okay, and let's see if we can take away their combo. Can they flash in one more Kieran, save the momentum breaker? No. Alright, so if they don't have Get Lost, hopefully they have to rebuild their whole thing from scratch. Nope. That'll do it. Exile the lockdown, get everything back. That sucks. I don't even know if we need Rides In necessarily. I guess it's you? In case we hit a removal spell? That is not doing it for me. Threaten this. Take the block. It all comes back. We can give what? Hexproof and indestructible, but not unsacrificeable. Okay, well, this is nice and all. Feels like we cannot really beat this. Here goes my last creature. Yeah, we could still top deck like Atali or something. We played this guy like a couple days ago. Lockdown again. He ran 4 scroll shifts last time. Not so helpful. Cannot target the hexproof Planeswalker. There is the scroll shift we've been waiting for. Okay. Let's go in face because we're about to discard it anyway. What is Kaya's ultimate ability? Just -3. But they can exile Annie joins up and make a copy of it, deal 5 damage to any of our creatures. Ancient Vendetta. Huh. They pick Beza. That's okay. I mean, I think if we had Tali into a Momentum Breaker, that's like our best pick. I'm not really sure what else we're going to do. I'm about ready to wrap up this game, though. We have nothing left. They let us scry 1. I will take that. Yeah, it's a big boy. It's the thing. Let's see if the thing is enough. Annie joins up. Can't target. Wishclaw Talisman. Search life for a card. Heh. I mean, I guess we do this on their end step, right? Activate only during your turn. Is there anything we can draw to deal with Kaya? The sucker does have trample. Steed wouldn't have haste. The blue man's gone, otherwise we get a Tali. I don't know. Besides, we get the next Atali, basically. This guy's just going to exile our thing. They get to search for an answer. I mean, it's not really great either way. I guess we'll go get the next Atali. But then we give them the thing. And if they can bounce the lockdown, then this feels quite futile here. Okay, so they get the Talisman. It's untapped. It's on their turn now. Because you can only activate it during your turn. They can go get any card they want. So they can get a removal spell for Atali. They can go get a discard spell here, which is why this isn't super productive. But no matter what, they can just minus... I pick up the lockdown, put it down. Okay, I think I'm about good to go here. We're about to discard our last Atali, so... I don't know if we played that well or not. I was enjoying the Beza value, but we couldn't actually keep up with the full lockdown bounce. So, whatever. Still a cool deck. We'll try again. Stella Bravo says, it's depressingly good to see you also have an awful time ranking up with the Izzet deck. It's so soul destroying, and I guess, like you said, it's not for the faint of heart. And yes, it's always against effing mono red. I'm still in Plat 3. Mind you, I don't have the constitution, the mental health, or the time to spend hours playing. Well done, Dr. Your Champ. Yeah, I think it's good to show the losses, too. It's tough to edit it down into exactly one video. We're on the draw. We have Beza. We have double white. It's kind of okay for this deck. I mean, there aren't like many 1-drops or 2-drops in the whole deck, you know? So we can... That's actually a great draw here. Okay. I don't think we're doing anything on 2. The 5th land is maybe not necessary, though. We're going to scry more off the Loyal Steed. Yeah, condensing a lot of footage into 1 hour. I thought some of the losses were good to show. I had a lot of struggling right before hitting some of the rank up benchmarks. Really did not curse too much. That is a really nice draw. Deck is blessing us today. We can either hold this open, or we can just do it now. Or we can wait for the lockdown next turn. If we do it now, though, we don't have to... I think we're just going to do it now. Get under the Short Mage Rescue, have him start over. We could still run back temporary lockdown if we want. No, we don't have to. Maybe try to scry into an untapped land. Next Scavenger. There's another untapped land. Okay. I mean, I think we'll play the Steed. I don't feel pressure to lockdown just yet. Let's see what else comes in here. At least there's no double strike mouse. Smite is okay, but we kind of already have the answer we need. I don't think the next land is necessary right now. Even if we take a boatload of damage here, we're about to gain 8. Beza, and then run it back off the Steed attack, unless they shelter away the Steed. Okay, it's going to be a lot of damage. We might have to lock down here. To 10. With stick left over, it feels like. Can we double Beza? We can, but like, how much better is that actually? I feel like it's not actually that much better than just locking down. If they play out more stuff, it's okay. I guess technically it's okay. Alright, let's go for it. They definitely have the rescue in hand. Since they don't have double strike, if they had double strike, I would not be doing this. But I think their total damage potential is a little bit limited here. Saddle 1. Okay. Bounce everyone, they come back. Trigger, get 4 more life, back up to 18, which I think is reasonable. Helix is not bad. I don't think we need the next Beza. Next turn, we're probably going to lock down, hold Smite. I feel like Helix is a decent card to have after post-lockdown. They follow up with a new creature. Maybe they just hold open Shard Mage Rescue. Maybe we just go face and get the life. Let's hope we see more creatures deployed here. Nope, but that does die to lockdown, essentially. Potentially have 2 rescues in hand. Start here. Get back the Beza. Get the life gain trigger. Copy the Beza, or blink the Beza. Get the other life gain trigger. I don't want more of that. I think that's about done for them. The Black Nightmare says, so glad my climb from gold to mythic was only 4 hours long and I didn't have to sink to playing aggro. I am calling bullshit. I am. Gold to mythic in 4 hours is perhaps like a world record. That's insanely fast. I feel like that's only possible if A, your MMR is really bad. You've lost a lot of games for whatever reason. Maybe you played janky decks, whatever. You lost so many games that your MMR is terrible, so you got paired up against terrible opponents. That's possible. Or B, it's a new account, so you have no MMR. So you also get paired up against terrible opponents. C, you got crazy lucky. Or D, you're full of bullshit. I don't know which of those four it is. If you got really lucky, then congrats to you. That sounds like an amazing run. But 4 hours is incredibly fast. Oh, the other option is you could have done it. I mean, most likely did do it like towards the end of the season, where it's probably easier, as I've explained. More people leave, Platinum and Diamond to get into Mythic, so there are less competitive people left in those categories. But yeah, 4 hours is a little bit crazy. And I've already addressed the sinking to play aggro. I don't know. I just thought it's the only new deck to play out of Tarkir, so it felt like the right one to do. I have no regrets about doing it. Oh, someone left me a really cool Grixis. Lojack MTG TTTV says, "Hey Doc, great job. What do you think about this Grixis list with the cutter? I've been loving it. Also thinking about running it in a pixie package deck. Dude, I might just run this list out of excitement. It's not like crazy. I just think Grixis is a cool color combination that doesn't really get played that much. Let's see. On the play. Sure. It's okay against some opponents. Oh no, it's Connie Bond Grips. Whoops. Well, they were only spamming Omniscience earlier. Maybe they hit rank 1 and gave up and are on something else now. Next land. Probably don't need you. If Omniscience, we might just scoop. They are Omniscience. Blech. I mean, we're just not going to be fast enough to deal with that, right? Beza is a turn 4 play. We might draw us a card. Probably better than Annie joins up. I think we'll keep it because I don't know what else we're going to do. I don't think we're blinking it. I think we're just being as aggressive as possible and attacking. As much as you might be mad at me for playing Steel Cutter, I could have done this. I could have just done this. Is that the video you want to see? What's the video you want to see? Tell me the video you want to see. It's not this. Okay, this card could produce a lot of attackers, actually. This card is random. I don't think we need to ramp into a 5-drop we don't have, right? But this guy actually could put on a weird amount of pressure, so we'll keep him on top. Anyway, the Grixis list you've sent is largely like Steel Cutter plus like normal blue and black. Storm Chaser's Talent, Fear of Isolation, Flippit's Drowner, Nowhere to Run, Kaito, Hopeless Nightmare, This Town stuff. So it's not a crazy list, but it's Grixis, and I would be hyped. I don't know the last time I played a Grixis deck, so I might try out either your exact version or a similar version. The only thing I'm not sure about is your deck list says it has 1 Leyline of Transformation. What is that card? I think we have to go full pressure here with the Bruce. And create a lot of Oxen and just go ham. I think that is the only way out of this. Bruce A. Land on top. We made an Ox. That's kind of sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Settle. Attack. Free block. But we get the ETB again. Potentially make another Ox with Double Strike. Oh, we can scry first too. That's interesting. We can try to put the land on top. Yeah, that's weird, but I think it's reasonable. Uncounterable. I mean, technically we could use that. Do we need second green? Maybe not. Maybe that will come in handy. So I leave the land on top, then the trigger exiles it, then we make another Ox. I mean, this is probably the most pressure we can put on with this deck. So this is 4... You're not an Ox, sorry, you're a Beast Mount. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage currently that we could sneak through with Annie joins up. One mana open. If we Beza, we draw a card. We could draw an extra card too. Otherwise, we get in a little bit of extra damage. Oh, we double the triggers with Annie. Oh, maybe that's just worth it. I think we just attack all here. Double these triggers. Land on top is good unless they have lockdown. Roxanne is 2 damage out of nowhere. They bounce the Bruce, so we lose the double strike on the Oxen. If we had saddled, they would have bounced the steed, and then I don't think we get the end of combat trigger. At the end of combat, exile it. I think that would just not go in the stack. Well, sadly, there goes all of our Oxen. But at least they don't have Omniscience yet. 2 mana open. We should be fine to play whatever we want here. Roxanne would give us a lot of mana for next turn, which is interesting. Double triggers. Plus we can crew and run it back. That's a ton of damage. I mean, they're pretty similar, right? Slightly more mana efficient. And we'll have a crap ton of mana for next turn. Saddle here. See if they have a next dispersal. I don't know what happens if they bounce the steed. Hopefully the Roxanne still returns. Dude, they scoop. Let's go. 0 graveyard hate. Just beating them over the head with Roxanne and Oxen. Okay. I'm totally down to run Grixis list, just because Grixis is a cool combination. What is Leyline of Transformation? I feel like that's not a land. It's showing up in your land list. It's a blue Leyline? 4 mana blue Leyline. Within your opening hand, you begin middle of battlefield. As an enter, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to the other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Does that matter at all? I'm assuming it's a typo in your list. I don't see a reason to have a creature type in your list. I'm assuming it's a typo. Let me know. Or you like you forgot to delete it from a sideboard and it got snuck into the main deck. I'm not really sure. We're on the play. We have double white, and we have lockdown, and we have Beza, and Natali. It's honestly not that bad with lockdown. Let's start on white. I don't think we need the next land right now. Cool. Lockdown looking very reasonable here. Get the next Surveil land down. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. I mean, we're close to playing it. I think it's going to be solid. We go Lockdown, then Beza. And if we have nothing to do. Interesting. Hashtag busted, hashtag broken. Well, you guys can go. They play any target. I think I'd be quite happy about that. They do not. All right, game on. They do draw. We hit the land. It's great for Roxanne. I think we're saving this, taking the draw. Yeah. Okay, so if it's Pixie mid-range, we can expect some Lilianas. Yeah. And momentum breakers, sure. Okay. Roxanne it is. I mean, we can combine it with Annie next turn. Go Annie, zap the 6/6, attack with Roxanne, pick it off. Assuming they go land flip. This deck is kind of sick. I did not know what to think of it. I really don't know if we played the first game right. Scroll shift, sack creature. Okay, well, so much for that. But we have enough mana to go right into a Tali. Pick it up. Okay. So the question is, do we go right into a Tali or do we wait one more turn? It's very unlikely to discard all of our cards, right? Double the value is too much to pass up, I think. Surely. Surely we start with Annie joins up. Do we play any lands is the question. Momentum breaker. Discard, discard. We would lose the Atali. I think we almost don't play a land here. The payoff is so big if nothing goes wrong, right? We don't even need it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you just sit here and don't play a land. If they go triple discard, we are incredibly sad. And there are no counterspells. Rakshasa. Momentum breaker, discard a single card. Probably Cavern of Souls can go. Alright, get ready. Here we come. Never didn't have it. Double the triggers. Let's go. Let's go. Lockdown is going to clear the Rakshasa, but also our Meteor token. Can I order them? I want to order them. We want Roxanne to come in after. Damn, can I reorder that? No? Well, that's my bad. Can we... Yeah, nothing to do about that. Oh, that sucks. Face twice, sadly. And then we lose all our meteors to lockdown. Not really how I wanted that to play out. Let's see if the next pick is any better. This is weird because the NX... Oh, do we actually get a demon out of this? Not surprising. I thought it would come in with nothing. I mean, pretty sure opponent's toasted here. I don't think they can kill the 6/6 and the 4/3 and the 7/7. I think they're about toasted off that. Okay, kill Roxanne. I don't see you getting out of this, man. It's not happening. Sack one of them, but not both. Scooperoonie. Sweet. This deck is certified busted. It's actually really freaking fun. I mean, I'm sure we'll get run over by mono red sometimes, but very fun so far. Joshua Joyce, who's also a member, says, so glad I found this channel. Cheers, mate. Appreciate the content. You are so very welcome. I will try to remember to call out new members. I have not been doing an amazing job of that. Sometimes I forget, but I will try to. Maybe I'll pull up the page now, so I'm more likely to remember at the end of the video. It's weird. There's like a bug in the UI where I don't even know how I get to it. Let's see. Every time I scroll down the list, it automatically zips back to the top, which is very annoying for trying to read down the list. But I got it open, so hopefully I remember. We have a new Spicy Taco member and a new Hall of Heroes member, which is very cool. We're on the draw. We do not have double whites. If we don't draw double white, we lose, and we do nothing until ever. I don't know that you keep this one. It's just a mana issue. Everything else is fine. Okay. I don't think I'm going to multi 5. I guess you could put back a Beza here. Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, how useful is the second Beza? Maybe more useful than next land? Not sure. We played this guy before, too. I forget what he was playing. I'm pretty sure it was mono red. Sniper Bead says, proud of you representing the Is It League like you have. 100%. It is mono red, in fact. Okay, to the face. Don't think I need that. Jota Ekis, number 7, says, hey man, I like your videos and the way you speak your plays, but to be totally honest, plot twist. No more land, please. But to be honest, I would prefer best of 3 matches, since those are better to help people like me, who is still learning to play, perform better at LGS, local game store, and RCQ, regional championship qualifiers for standard. Hope you don't mind the feedback. I'm leaving it with my best intentions on what I feel as part of your audience. Have a great one and keep it up. Much love, greetings from Argentina. No problem. That was the nicest message ever, despite its suspect beginnings. Yeah, I'm glad you were totally honest. You did not need to use, you were so nice about it. You don't need to lie about that. I still might switch to best of 3 soon. I mean, this trades with a Monstrous Rage. We don't need the mana. So if that's all they have, I'll give it a go. Yeah, we finished. I feel like we've just finished like a month out from Tarkir, and there's maybe a month left of the next set. And I said I might switch to best of 3 at the month mark. I think I might have said that. I might do it. I might do it. We still got to finish out this week. I have the Alchemy best of 3 qualifier event this weekend, if I qualify. I was busy. I was out of town for the first play-in event, so I only have Friday to try to qualify from scratch using best of 3. So I'll try it. I do think I'm down to give best of 3 a go. It feels weird because I have to learn it from scratch, so I give up whatever like pseudo expert credibility I have. I kind of have to relearn it, or like learn the new format from scratch. So I think I'm down to. Every time I switch to best of 3, I always have a ton of fun. I really enjoy it, and maybe it's just the novelty of it feels different. You know, and anything new is inherently kind of more interesting. But yeah, whew. Probably have to. Oh man. If you Beza, you survive Lightning Strike type stuff. You probably have to Beza here, actually. I think dying to Shock and Lightning Strike and Bolt Burst Lightning. But maybe if they're this version, you don't have to worry about that, actually. Could have been a mistake. Flip a hero. We're up to 6. Villainous Rage before combat. Then just fling it for victory. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we were to redo that, actually, we should have locked down. I was talking a little bit too much, but the evidence was that they were the fling deck, and that doesn't run perhaps any burn spells. And they'd have to top deck a hasty 2-drop to finish us off. So that would have been better, but I was yapping my mouth away. This is an insane comment. Agwulard 3259 says, I feel your frustration trying to get from Platinum 1 to Diamond 4. I had a 100% win rate in Platinum until the last game needed and lost 41 games in a row. Either Mana Flood or Mana Screw. I promise your responses were tame. I was nearly screaming and my kid was all confused. Bless her heart, lol. 41 games in a row is effing insane. I am so sorry for your loss. Mine was less dramatic. It was like every time I would get up to about the next rank, I would lose that one. I'd be on the draw versus mono red, and then a couple more, and then I earned myself back, and I ran that back like between 4 and 6 times with a lot of the like big rank milestones. We're on the play. We have a surveil land into lockdown. We could surveil into a land. It's not a great keep. I think it's, if we don't hit a white land too, then it's also kind of useless. What is our white land distribution in this deck? We got mostly white lands. Cavernous. No, I don't think this is it. It's... nah, and Natali's useless forever, too. Sure. No, it's actually totally fine. Green. Okay. So we either get rid of the Annie or the Beza, but the Beza does the fortune thing, so I guess it's Annie. How do you know what deck I have? You don't know anything. I don't think we need the next one. Skrelv. That is what I would call a nice deck. But are you aggressive enough to attack with it? Is the question. Do we get to Ride's End you? Oh my gosh. How do I give them the nice deck? Ha! Alright, well, you can go. It's been a long time since I've seen a Toxic, a Slaughter Singer. I mean, both these cards are fine, but the problem is they might not attack into Beza. That's kind of questionable. They could play the 3-drop. I don't think we need the Smite. They could play the 3-mana 1/4 to exile. Ride's End is a weird keep, but we might need something. If they go Annex Sentry into Annex Sentry, take the Steed and the Beza, maybe we're looking for a way to get rid of it. Removal isn't an awful keep against a, creature-based deck. +1/+1 doesn't get through, though. Take my free block. Toxic 2 is it, yeah? It's not Death Touch. Okay. Cool. Let's get all of our value here. Tokens, draw a card. If we attack, we get nothing off the Beza, right? Truly nothing. So I think we sit and chill. Nissa looking very random here. Double Strike might be a good Ride's End target for us. Attack all button. I feel like this is a hexproof thing. I think we can try this block. Oh man, what is Charge of the Mites? That's a 3-mana card, right? Does it discount MTG Charge of the Mites? That was a thing people would play, right? Does it get cheaper for every attacking creature? 3 mana. No, it doesn't get cheaper. I don't know what this is. I think we'll keep the poison count low. I don't really know what's about to happen. They could have a blowout combat trick. It's just an overprotect. That, I don't think is in the end of the world. Lose the Beza, they lose one Singer. Lightning Helix is pretty sweet here. Plus the Ride's End. Go Nissa first, we just have 3 mana open. I do kind of worry that they have, creature type. I don't know, man. We're pretty good on colors, right? I mean, we're very good on colors. I don't think it really matters. Let's just do the one they already know about. So double white for Elemental, I think is fine. Overprotect. I think while they're tapped out, we'll take some goodies. Because I feel like they're going to run some hexproof stuff. Just sit and chill. If they attack into us again, it's another overprotect. It's not. They're kind of out of gas here. Cool. Seems good to me. If we scry and attack, I don't think it's that bad. We still have a fish back. Okay. Both come back, able to block. We can scry first if we really want the land. That comes first, sure. Do we want to draw into the Gira? I don't really think so. I don't think that's a big thing. Do we even want the Ox is the next question. I guess the point is it's going to get exiled here anyway. So sure, we'll get a free Ox out of the deal. Alright, I feel like it's about game. Play Elish Norn, double the triggers, run it back next turn. They're going to give unblockability versus what color? We have a blue fish too. So we can just trade here. It's fine by me. Alright, here you come. There's no point to blink this. Let's give him heck. Ah. It's only when the creature enters. It's not the same as Annie. It's perhaps a tad aggressive, but that's okay. They're down to 8. We're at 2 poison out of 10. I think we should be just fine. That is very aggressive, my friend. Block, block, take 4, 5, 6. Saddle, 7, 8. Should be lethal. 9, 10. Oh yeah, it's lethal by a mile. That's crazy. I mean, this deck was super fun today. It's very weird. Huge props to whoever brought it to an LCQ and finished top 16, going like 7-2 or something. That is quite awesome. I think we were net ranked up, right? From like 520 starting the day to sub 500. And I feel like we did well against a lot of the aggro matchups too. Maybe coincidentally, we drew a lot of the lockdowns that we added to the deck. That is not a camera. That is a camera. This was sweet. I had a lot of fun. I don't know what to say. Be on the lookout later today for the video with the subscriber coaching session with Talis. I thought he did a great job, and we're going to see how the format goes. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy teaching and coaching in general, so I think it could be something I could get even more into. So yeah, check that out if you think you would like it. I think it could be very cool. Oh, I'm going to read the members, the new members. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member if you want. New members that I'm calling out are David M., a new member to the Hall of Heroes. Looking forward to playing against you or coaching with you. Brendan S., Gassier M., Tex D., Amoe Bass Gone Wild. Amoeba's Gone Wild has joined the Spicy Taco tier. And then we have a lot of Banana tier members. And yeah, I think that's it for today. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'm really looking forward to more content with you guys. As always, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.